All right, picking up pretty much where we left off. Still Australia. I don't think I want to get rid of anyone. I think they're all doing pretty good. I think I'll get rid of you. Um, um, so yeah, the campaigning is probably the most important. After the two sympathies, middle income and parents. Liberal is probably going to be what I'm going to go for, and socialist would be nice. Environmentalist. Oh, you are it. Hire you. Look at that. All green across the board. All right. Military contract scandal and inquiry. Isn't inquiry spelled with an I? Think so. I don't know. Maybe I'm an idiot. Has been launched after institutionalized corruption in our military was revealed in a national newspaper. Falsified procurement contracts have been used to siphon off vast amounts of public money into personal bank accounts. That's not good. Um, inquiry. Inquiry is spelled with an I. And then let me Google. Yep, it's spelled with an I. They spelled it wrong. I'm not an idiot today. Most days, maybe. All right, GDP is a max. We probably need to lower that. Unemployment's low. Health is max. Education is maxed. Or health is not max, but it's up there. Poverty is pretty low. Crime is non-existent. Let's continue on. I'm not sure what our next step is. I guess getting our popularity up after some issues is probably a good idea. I guess we have a corruption issue, so I don't know how to fix that per se. We still have race riots. Barely. They're on a decline. Repository, or sorry, respiratory disease is an issue, not repository. Uh, let's see here. So respiratory. Is there any keep clicking that. Is there any policies that I could do to maybe um maybe like a carbon tax or something? Religious tax? No. Not seeing anything. Maybe economy might have something. Pollution controls would definitely help. Really, there's no like. Yeah, I don't want. I'm fine with subsidies if they are actually helpful. Green Electronics Initiative. Why would most people not like this? Capitalists wouldn't. It's annoying. For unions, okay. Competition law, not very popular. Okay. I'm fine with capping CEO pay multiplier. They are getting way too much money. Let's just be honest. Um, Sunday shopping. Okay. Ban coal. That is pretty popular. That might do it. I want to see what this comes of us. Um, let's implement it. Let's see how that does. Let's do like a. So environmentalists love it. Capitalists don't like it. CO2 emissions die. GOP dies. Oil demand increases. The environment increases. Respiratory disease decreases. So let's just max that out. We do need to lower our GDP, so I'm fine with this. We I do want to get rid of oil as well, to an extent, not ban it. I'm just saying lower it. Is there anything? So banning coal is fine. Do we have, what is this? Inflation? Yeah. kind of expected. It is gonna the dollar is gonna inflate. That's always gonna happen. Bitcoin's on the rise. That's good. Um, yeah, I think I'm fine with this. We have decent minimum wage. Yeah, I'm fine with our minimum wage. Um, our labor laws, we might want to increase that. Working week decreases. What a productivity decreases a little bit, but not much. Wages increase. Socialism, trade union. Um, no, I don't want to do that. That's max, right? That's the initiative for that. Car tax. Let's just keep on moving this up day by day. Um, just to increase it. That's already max. That's insane. I don't mind that. Ring, fence, and fees. Banned game hunting. Hunting animals for sport is no. It's Australia. Come on. Honestly, I can see this being banned elsewhere. It's like France or something, but Australia needs it. It needs it more than more than almost any other country. Like besides like Africa. Um. So what about this? Is this just lowering? Oh, that's already maxed. Import tariffs are low. Let's increase this so we um decrease our trade a little bit so we can lower our GDP. Sounds very bad, but let's lower the grants a little bit. We should be coming up on a surplus here soon. Or I think we already are in one. Race riots are over. I knew that was coming. Crime is increasing a little bit. Much to care about. Speed limits. Has lobbied governments to get speed limits on major roads raised. The speeds were set many years ago. No, I don't like motorists. I'll just be honest. 78%. That's good. Oops, didn't mean to close it out yet. Having a negative effect on our GDP. Good. I want it to. Looks like the global economy is tanking right now. That's fine. Health services, most of our. So, what is our income? Are we at a surplus? I don't remember. I'm not seeing it, but we do have an internet crime issue. Looks like we need to increase our intelligence. So liberals hate it, but I think it's necessary. Um, yeah. Oh, here's our budget increase. Deficit of 24 billion. Really? Um, what is causing that, huh? I guess it's probably our health state service. I don't know. We need to start generating some money. Might be worth changing that a little bit. That's already maxed. Let's lower like the. Let's raise the retirement age. That should help a little bit. And I want to decrease the state pensions a little bit. I'm not seeing it, but clean energy subsidies, I'm gonna max. Yeah, I'm gonna max it out. It's gonna cost like $1 billion, but that's not much of an issue. Okay, that should be fine. And I want to see what that gets us. Role reversal, don't care. Trade agreement. Established an initiative to set up a new trade agreement regulating tariffs, quotas on other trade, blah, blah, blah. The contract should help to prevent emerging countries from catching up and secure worldwide economic dominance. I don't, I don't care. I'll be honest. I don't care. Um, Avengers of Mother Earth, an extremist environment organization that may represent a serious threat to the government institutions. I don't really care right now. So I'm worried about 92% are going to vote for us, Ballin. I'm sure that'll decrease and increase 100 times over between now and the election. Executive term length. Can I increase this? You know how much they'd hate me for that? I don't care. Okay, what are we at here? What is this? Payroll tax? We're gonna increase this a little bit. What is it at right now? Is it at 1%? No. Industrial automation. Yeah. Let's keep this low. Let's maybe increase income tax a little bit. No, let's not do that. Let's increase like the corporation tax a little bit. Yeah, that's gonna suck for everyone else, but it is what it is. This is already maxed. Just double checking things. What's this? Is this social care? I want to decrease this, to be honest. I'm tired of paying for it. It's already at 2 billion. Disability. I'm gonna lower that a little bit. It'll help. Yeah, it'll help. Not a lot, but it'll help. Continuing on. GDP's down, finally. That is honestly a good thing at this point. Rare Earth Crisis. Ooh, interesting. Rare Earth Crisis. It not sure. I don't know how to combat this without like lowering the how about like lowering technology? But I don't really care. I don't know if I care too much about that. Still increasing, it seems. Um, who can I help? I want to lower motorists, man. Should we max this out? Let's do it. I want to lower motorist membership in general. Toll roads are maxed. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm not even gonna be fixing roads. I want people to not be motorists. That's how much I just don't want them to be motorists. Ban gas powered cars. They're banned right now? Well, then maybe I shouldn't destroy the. Can I revert the changes? I'm fine. You don't even have to give me back the points. I just want to revert what I did. Um, that's fine. Let's see what that gets us. GDP's going down. That's good. Unemployment's kind of rising slowly. Crime's getting not really much of an issue. No longer a superpower. I don't really care. That's just to be honest. I don't need a technical advantage. Um, I just I don't know. What's the issue now? Uncompetitive economy? Yeah. Yeah. DNA database. I let's do criminal only. Crime goes down, violent crime goes down, liberal, whatever, dude. Whatever, I don't care. 85% polls. Yeah. If we wanted to be a global superpower again, I'd be fine with it. Like I don't know. Do we want to be? I think we want to be, but it just causes so many issues. It honestly causes like pollution, obesity. Yeah, I just don't know, man. What? Um, Foreign aid. $500,000. That's not much money at all. I don't really care. Makes us look good. Rail industry is just not booming, huh? Can we get rid of it? And I feel like we'd make more money. State rail company is hurting the rail industry significantly, but it is also a good chunk of our unemployment. So, and it is a good chunk of our. It's 3 billion. I thought it was 9. Let's cancel it. Oh, it's 11. I don't care. It's 11 billion, but I think that will honestly open the floodgates to allow them to be more profitable. I'm not sure. I'm still kind of thinking on how I want to go about our GDP. It's not tanking. That's the thing. Like, it's not tanking. It's just not. Minimum wage is fine. Just, I don't know. I kind of want to save up. I don't really have many policies I want to touch right now. Uncompetitive economy is now an issue, which is fine. Pollution is no longer an issue. That's because of my banning of coal. Probably is the most beneficial, and all the subsidies to clean energy. Force banks to stay open. As more people switch to telephone or internet banking, the majority of banks are closing small rural branches. These branches are still used by many elderly people. This is not the 1900s. I agree. Like, I don't care what they do. Farmers, okay, you can't get a phone because you're on a farm. Just build more internet satellites. Get Starlink. I'm sure. I'm sure Elon Musk is in this game for sure. All right, deficit of 15 billion. Yeah, I understand. Where's our deficit? Is this like an op? It's just you have to do the math yourself, I guess. Yeah, our GDP went from 2.4 to 2.03. So I lost like $500 billion in a couple months. So honestly, like if you care about the GDP that much, then yeah, I wouldn't vote for me. But honestly, you have to realize the GDP isn't that much of an issue when you are staying afloat. Like honestly, I don't know. Like this is what 8 billion. If we cut it down, that's fine. I'm kind of trying to get rid of these states sponsored uh like businesses. Yeah, see like this. What if I cancel this? It's 12 billion. Like honestly, it looks like I'm an idiot, but I'm not. Like I want there to be a free market. I don't want to have control on the water, you know? So and they hated that. They hated that role reversal. I don't care. Like this doesn't mean anything to me, to be honest. Like my trustworthiness is like meh, but like they're like flip flop, flip flop, flip flop. But I don't care. Private moon landing. See, I told you Elon Musk was here. Okay, corporate exodus is definitely becoming an issue, but um, I don't know that I care. You know, deficit of 16 billion. That's nothing. That's nothing. We're getting there. 86% of the vote. Stand strong. I think it's fine. What's this? State broadcasting is pretty essential to an extent, as long as it's not like um as long as it's not like propaganda and like spewing lies towards me, then I'm fine. Like lies in my behalf or not on my behalf, really. Environmentalists love me, man. I've only done good by them. What's this? Unemployment benefit, huh? How much is this costing me? 500 million is not that much. And it's pretty essential. Labor laws, like honestly, if we just like lowered this, see the working week is like I don't want to lower the working week. I don't know. See, if we get rid of this, the wages demolish. Socialism demolish. Trade unions demolish. Everything goes bad if we cancel this. So I just want to I just don't want to touch it. I'll just be honest. Like it's pretty essential. You know? Stem cell research seems to be hated by everyone, so let's just cancel the policy. Let's just be honest. Um, car emissions limit, yeah. How much is this costing me? Cost is 33 million, aka nothing. Yeah, I really want to like lower the amount of red, and it's mostly on this side. It's mostly like income stuff, related stuff. Like public services, yeah, they're kind of necessary. Term limits definitely a necessity. I like the none. I like how I can run as many times as I want. That's beautiful. That doesn't happen that often in my world. Because well, not my world, but just in America, it just is kind of unheard of. So, um, I look. It sucks, but this increases health so much. Like the youth hate me, but guess what? I don't care, right? How much is the youth? How much of part of the youth is voting? Half. It just helps health so much. Maybe it doesn't. I'll get rid of it. National anthem in schools. Having to cancel. Maybe. Let's see what that gets us. Corporate exodus is expected. Respiratory disease is no longer an issue, which means health is at the max. GDP probably needs to get back up. It's kind of at the level I'm like wanting to stay at now, so I'm probably going to start um, getting this back up, which means corporate tax is going to be lowered again, which flip flopping, but I don't care. This is a good thing. I don't really see this as a bad thing. Space tourism industry, yeah, Elon Musk is leading that, and I'll invest right now. Internet tracking, yeah, I'm gonna ban it. I'm gonna ban it and see how that gets us. Internet speed goes up. I yes and no, like not by 2% is all I'm gonna say. It's not really that much data. But times a bazillion people, then yeah, but not probably still not even 2%. Whatever, still balling. Yeah, our wealthy are wealthy, man. That sucks. But now our middle income is like also has some money to spend, you know? That's how it should be. It should be like pretty like obviously the poor is going to stay poor, right? But like the middle income should have the most amount of money, and then like the wealthy should like also be like that's the thing. Like I'm confused on if this is like relative to how much they make or like in general because if you have more disposable income then you're considered wealthy, right? So that's why I'm confused. Like the wealthy are staying wealthy, but like why are you so low, you know? The wealthy has private schools, airline tax, income tax, sales tax, real estate, food price, blah 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 blah. But like you over here, you have more cost, it seems. I don't know. It just doesn't really make much sense to me. Environmentalists love me. Who are you? Parents love me. Is anything like low? I guess the only thing that's low is like conservatives, which is kind of expected at this point, because most of the conservatives is like 0% of the population, right? Something like that. Junk food tax. I feel like this really saved us um, from health issues. Like it sucks, and I don't really support it in real life to an extent. Like I understand to an extent, you know, tax it more than like healthy food. I'm fine with that, but like taxing it how much I have maxed out. I'm pretty sure, yeah, and that's the only thing that really helped the obesity issue. You know, like it doesn't even help anyone's income. Like it doesn't matter to them. Like no one eats junk food now. Like you're welcome, really, but whatever. Didn't I say I wanted to cancel, or not cancel, but like decrease unemployment benefits? So is this saying that unemployment goes up, or I think it's saying it increases in the fact like it I don't know. It's so hard to like tell understand some of these graphs. So poor, if I do this, poverty decreases, unemployment. This okay. So I mean, you need to stop saying increase decrease. So poverty, this helps poverty because we're lowering poverty. Unemployment, we're increasing unemployment because okay, that's fine. That's fine. Rural ethnic minorities. Um, is there anything I really want to do? I think I'm gonna do like a new initiative. To be honest, Space Force might be helpful. Environmentalists go down. I feel like that's a lie. I feel like it actually goes up to an extent. Let's implement this. Cost $3 billion. Ooh. Yeah, it's like a scale. It's literally like a scale in the fact that it's not linear. So like you move it this much, it goes that much. But like from here to here, it's like a bigger jump. So it's like a curve, like an exponential curve. Um, Environmentalists don't like this, but I like it because I feel like it's actually more environmental friendly than. Oil demand goes down, unemployment goes down, cost of travel goes down, space travel. I mean, yeah, we're gonna let's just keep it at the the amount. What is causing state pension? See, this is what I'm saying. I want to decrease this, but I don't have any points now. So so environmentalist was a good chunk of my population, so they probably hate me now to an extent. Oh, only 95. That's actually up. Wow, I did not expect that. Going back here, fishing quotas. Yeah, I do agree with fishing quotas. You don't want to hurt. I see. That's the thing. Farmers hate me now. Guess what? I don't care. Like, I'm helping future generations by not overfishing. That's that simple. GDP went down 4%. Don't care. Like, GDP is technically on a rise to an extent. Like, look, I was right. Barely a rise, but a rise. And I'm glad I stopped it. Deficit of 21 billion. Um, let's decrease the corporate tax a little bit. Little bit. Little bit. There you go. Flip-flopping. Don't care. 18 points. I want to get rid of some other state-sponsored issues. Decreasing deployment, unemployment. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, this is the only thing that's like actually beneficial is like state health service. I feel like that is something that we should have in America. Honestly, we just have this health crisis, and if we had a state health, it doesn't sound perfect. Obviously, there's going to be flaws, and there's going to be corruption. There's going to be all these things, but in a perfect world, I think that's the way to go. But it's not going to happen, so I don't really care, right? Like, I'm not going to change it. It's not going to change. I did want to cancel this because this is kind of dumb. I think it's a waste of time anyways. Conservatives hate me. Wealthy don't really like me that much. Commuters like me somehow. So how's that road building? Let's move this back up. I don't want to. Never mind. Guns. Oh, I said I'd get rid of this. Let me do that next. Role reversal. Don't care. Environmental protests have ceased. Obviously, what? Why have those been going on? You guys love me. Deficit of 25 billion. That's definitely increased. Yeah. So I need to change this to all the way to here, but I can't. Let's just do that real quick. And intelligence services. Is this maxed? Yeah, it's maxed. What's this? Look, man, I'm getting rid of this. Or religious emphasis? Ooh, that's not what I want. Look, we just don't have a religious membership right now. Like, it's decrease. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. It's just not in our culture of this culture. So in America, I'd probably be zooming that one up. But whatever. Yeah, technology grants are pretty low, which is kind of how I want to keep it. Um, Probably gonna get rid of this soon. Illegal immigration crisis is no longer an issue. Hire me. I am now better than Biden, it seems. Turn down offer of foreign presidential visit. Sorry. The visit could be excellent opportunity to encourage trade with that country, which would be great for jobs, but the country's record on human rights is highly questionable. Yeah, liberals love it. Foreign relations down 12%, but ethnic minorities is up, which is kind of what I need because they hate me right now, which is probably justified. Election report. Yeah, I do need to get this up. Remaining pledges. So I do need to do this. Firearms is almost done. Good thing I started looking at that. Okay, let's do that. And then what was the other one? Jury trial needs to be increased. Let's just max that out. Look at me. Military strength cut by 50%. Current value is 51%. Cut intelligence by 50%? No. Raise by 50%? I'll do that. That's easy. Foreign aid by 50%. We'll start that. All right. That's actually pretty good. Like I'm in a good place. Whistleblower, reform Secret Service. I'm always for whistleblowing. Patriots hate it, liberals love it. Foreign relations increased. Perfect decision. So budget report deficit still. Gonna get that under control soon. Capitalist, and what is it? Socialist. Socialist is pretty low on the list. Let's get that. All right, this is gonna be loud. Get 2 seconds. It's only 6%. I wasn't paying attention, my bad. Okay, so liberals love me now, finally. Citizenship test. Yeah, but that's kind of essential. Like, yeah, they hate this, but it's whatever. It's kind of stupid. I feel like that should be tweaked in the game. It's environmentalists should actually like that because it's like giving off steam. It's not giving off like actual pollution. So that's just stupid. Like that cloud, like so it looks so ominous. And the only thing that's bad about nuclear is just nuclear waste. I'll definitely give you that. But it's contained. It's not releasing it into the air. You know, you obviously know, but it's if you just do any amount of research, you'll be like, oh, this is a way more viable solution than coal and oil. It's actually much more efficient and safe if you don't neglect it like certain cases, which like the Ukraine have, Russia, and maybe don't put it on a tsunami line in Japan, and you really won't have many issues. Okay, so youth don't really like me. Ethnic minorities are getting there, but middle income is definitely just my tax. So let's lower this a little bit. There we go. And then capitalism. Yeah, state schools. Yeah, we're gonna leave that alone. What's this? Can't even see that. Skilled immigration incentives. See, I feel like that is a good thing. Immigration goes up, which I don't want. So let me just get rid of that. So if I do this, immigration will go down. Immigration goes down. GDP goes down a little bit. Patriotism goes up technically. Foreign relations kind of goes up. Technology goes down. Productivity goes down. Immigration goes down. Yeah, let's do that. I'm kind of tired of like immigrants at this point coming in because they're taking a lot of jobs. I sound like Trump, but that's kind of what's happening in this case. And they're not even that smart, which honestly is kind of the opposite of what I just did. I actually decreased how smart they are, people that are coming in. So I guess I'm kind of an idiot too. But in real life, I feel like we should max that out. You know, incentives for smart immigrants, essential. It should really be like essential. And we probably have that to an extent, but okay, what do we got? 5. And what is our okay, so our activists and membership has gone up. Fundraising is kind of iffy. Perception, trustworthiness. I'm tired of doing media stunts. I always lose. Manifesto, foreign aid. That's right. I did need to increase this just to the level. And then I don't want to cut any of that. Raise GDP by 25%. Dude, it's already where I want it to be. I'm not touching that. Ban coal, cut by 50%. I don't want to do that right now. Let's see what that gets us. Oops, I forget I have to click. I don't really like that. All right, it's going to be a little loud here again, but let's try again. Oh, I think they won. Oh, okay, so they didn't get any vote, huh? 97% of the vote. That's how you know you're good. That's how you know you're good. You're doing something right. All right. I think we're good with we're good with my cabinet right now. Policy reversal, don't care. Foreign nuclear missile test. That sucks. 30 billion deficit. That is going up. That sucks. Yeah. What could increase my deficit? So wealthy goes up, socialist goes down, GDP goes up, corruption goes up. That's not good. Capitalist ownership goes up, immigration goes up, capitalism. No, I don't want that. United Nations membership is pretty important. Global influence would probably get us. Yeah, let's do this. So we're probably gonna max that out, and that's 3 billion. Um, yeah, let's do that. Let's max it out. That's actually pretty beneficial overall. Toll is fine. So I still want to social care. Let's decrease this a lot. Let's go with that. Let's see what that does for us. Driving test. Yeah, we can tough them up. I don't really care. Don't care. You're really popular. 97%. Don't care. I already know I am. I just got reelected. Last quarter we added 243,000 new members. That's like a lot. That's a ton relative because that's like all my. I pretty much had 0. Yeah, we're good. I don't have any issues. Unemployment's a little high. GDP's a little low. GDP's kind of exactly where I want, actually. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It should be increasing here soon, to be honest, because I assume we'll become a global power soon. So let me search global influence, which is right here. Yep, we spiked that as soon as we enter the United Nations again. International trade is down. So let's look at foreign relations, which is right here. That's going up, which will pretty much help a lot. Yeah. Oil prices are 0. That doesn't really matter. Rare earth crisis. I don't know how to like help this. Technology is hurting it. Foreign relations. Yeah, there's not much I can do, but it's almost not an issue anymore. There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah, we're balling. We're balling. That's max. That's good. What's this again? Yeah, it's fine. What is this? State pensions. Yes. I want to cancel this. That's 36 to cancel. 36. That's a lot. That's 25 out of 36. That's probably. I don't know if I want to cancel it, but I definitely want to lower it a lot. I don't want to ban the march. I'm just gonna allow it, unless it's like literally Hitler. Then yeah, I'm gonna keep it. And I didn't even want to read it because I just knew that's how it would be. Strong leader down 10%, don't care. Racial tensions up 31%. Is that a bad thing? No. It's saying it is it helped a lot. Tonight's headlines. I guess we can start reading this since you have really nothing else to do. Ashley, spelled weird, used to have a great life running her small family business, which she one day has hoped to pass on to her daughter. Sadly, the dream now looks shattered by government policy on import tariffs. We cannot possibly afford to pay the tariff. Yeah, it's kind of high right now because I needed to change it. We now have lower tariffs. There you go. You're welcome. Budget is deficit still. It's not good. 99% of people would vote for me. Wow. 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 So science funding, GDP goes up, but everything else kind of goes down. So if we increase this, technology goes up, energy efficiency goes up, GDP goes up, state employees go up, unemployment goes down. Like, what if we just max it out? Oh, that's why, because it costs billions of dollars. But not too much. It's only 2 billion. But it's gonna help a lot. So we still need to can't really increase corporate tax. Might have to introduce a new tax to be honest because it's becoming an issue. NATO membership. Ooh, we're not even a part of. We're actually like oceanic, but okay, I'll take it. Popularity of voters. So foreign relations, patriotism goes down, global influence goes up, spending goes up, military east instability goes down. Yeah, it would be nice. I just don't want to do too much of this. I think I wanted to mess with the state pensions, which is this. So, capitalists like it, retired don't, socialists don't, poor don't, poverty, whatever. But I want more private pensions, like a lot more. Yeah, so if I change it to low, it's 4 billion. I have 35. Let's do one more. Taurus killed it. I don't know how to help that. Sorry. 33 billion. Good news. Global economy is doing well. So yeah, I want to cancel the state pension. Retired's gonna hate me. Socialist's gonna hate me. But that's really about it. That's gonna be a big one. That's gonna be a big one. Tobacco awareness. Yeah. I want to know what she says about this. I want to know what she's gonna do about that. What is like our tobacco use at right now? Tobacco usage is right here. It's on the increase. GDP, tobacco tax. Yeah. Income. Can I look at our income? So is there a middle income is right here? That didn't help me. Hey, you like it. Some people don't like it. Some people don't like me. Self-employed don't really like me. Okay. Yeah, they're religious and they're motorists. Self-employed. I don't care about getting people to like me at this point. Because I literally have a 99% overall rating. I don't need people to care what I do. So I'm not gonna try to impress them. I'm just gonna do what things I like to do. Alcohol law, minimum age of 16, liberal alcohol consumption goes up, youth don't like me. Why would they not like me? You can't vote for me. Liberalism goes up, tourism, meh. Crime, meh. goes kind of up. No limits. Um, we're definitely gonna leave that alone. Yeah. What's going on here? No threat is basically what it's saying. It's adequate right now, which is it's adequate. Like I don't have a threat, therefore I'm fine. The only people that like, don't like me are like conservatives and racists, or not racist. Well, probably to that too, but conservatives. I just want to know membership, bare minimum, highly trusting. Um, percent of the population is 2%. Quite unhappy. How would I? I don't know. I don't see. Here's the thing. Like, I'm sorry. This is the problem with politics in general. Is when you have a requirement to get reelected, you do not want to help the small percent of people. So right now, I don't care about the conservatives. I don't care about patriots. I don't even really care about like farmers. I care about the poor a little bit because they used to be like literally my entire my entire population. Like they were up here, but I made everyone a little bit richer by changing income tax and other GDP options. But yeah, the popularity is yeah, middle income is really the only thing that I would say it's 83% of the population. I wouldn't say I don't care about my uh how much they like me. So, hmm. All right, let's just continue on. I just want to know what happens. All right, we no longer have a space tourism industry. Okay, deficit. They cut that in half, dude. So our income probably global economy probably increased our income and yeah, it increased our GDP. So I think we're good. We don't really need to. We don't. Sorry if I'm not talking to the mic. We don't really need to change that too much anymore. Um, so expenditure, we're down. See, so every turn is a quarter, and we're losing 64 billion a quarter. It sucks. Yeah, it sucks. Income is 44 billion. So yeah, the deficit's 18 billion. Hmm. Yeah, but state health services is actually like pretty important, and I stand by that. We can get rid of state schools. I'm fine with that. Maybe if we decrease the state healthcare service, but I don't think it's gonna change the private healthcare. I think it's like, oh, I'm wrong. Let's do that. Let's see how that costs. Airport connection. New airport is planned in the capital, far off from the center. What should we use? Buses. Bus usage increases, environment increase, environmentalists, motorists hate it, don't care. Um, uh, yeah, food stamps is fine. Food stamps is like no amount of money, but it ain't like helps so much. All right, blasphemy. website has become popular with highly critical of religious, followed by a cross section of our society. Religious leaders have described the site as blasphemy and demanded it to be taken down. No, freedom of speech. Sorry, if it's not hurting you and it's not, calling to action, then I don't care. Like I don't care if it's Hitler doing it. I'm sorry. And let me restate what I said earlier. If there was like a march and it was like Hitler leading it, as he's allowed to do that as long as he's not hurting or calling to action. Like then I don't care. Budget deficit is 10 billion, so we definitely cut that in half, or we just decreased it by 7 billion or something. So that's good. Um, yeah, interest rate's pretty low. Income is definitely decreased. Expenditures demolished. It's on a downward climb, and if we keep it up, it should be pretty low. I'm hoping for a. See, I want this chart to be bigger because I've been here for years, right? And I want it to be like, oh, you had a surplus at the beginning and now you're at a deficit. Like I'm fine with like looking at that. It'd be interesting. So, state schools, yeah, I think no, I changed state health service. Yeah, I cut that in half. So if I lower state schools again, or in general, yeah, 27 points. 25. Let's try to get that. Doctor strike. Ooh, that's not it. Yeah, state health services is no longer an issue, huh? Or no longer a thing, huh? That sucks. And that's gonna hurt our health a lot and parents. Um, but our deficit's 10 billion. I'm like, yeah, but our deficit. No, that's definitely not the right way to think about it. Um, we're just gonna have to ride it out. Just cancel it. Cancel it. Cancel it. Cancel it. Yes. Okay, that's a defining moment right there. So either we lost or we just won the election. And I'm not sure, but I think that's a good idea. And I'm probably going to get rid of the state school too, but that's 27. We only have 13. Um, health decreased. Okay, I understand health is going to drop a lot. I definitely understand that. But I also just got rid of the state health service, so we shouldn't be that much of an issue. Allow sponsorship? No, I don't want that. Deficit of 2 billion. We are getting there, my guy. Like honestly, if I have to sacrifice health for a few quarters, yeah, we're gonna have to get there. But sales tax is kind of an issue. Let's lower this because I don't want our poverty to spike again. I'm thinking. Not sure what I want to do. I'm at 31, and didn't I want to get rid of this? I did. Yeah, it sucks, but I feel like we should like I said, I'm trying to really get rid of these state privatized. Well, not privatized. Private? I guess. It is. I guess it is privatized. Whatever. What I'm trying to say is I'm trying to get rid of these state monopolies, I guess. Is really how to go about it. That's what they are. Doctor strike has ended. Hospital overcrowding. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen because that's start trigger. Then yeah, we're gonna decrease that as soon as we get real. As soon as we get real hospitals back into place because they obviously have to build them, I guess, then we should be fine. Okay, hacker breaching critical systems. A group of expert hackers has hacked critical systems and our computer networks. Arrest these criminals or hire them. To me, you don't catch the devil with the saint, So I'm gonna hire him. That's my philosophy, but whatever. All right, so polls are good. This is Ashley again. Ashley Hill lost my vote. Junk food tax. No, I'm not canceling that. I don't care about your issues, Ashley. Deficit of 1.36 billion. That's great. Um, Health is on the up. See, it's already back to where it was. Poverty's up. Let me do something about that. Let's do like a subsidy or something. Capitalism and youth. Is there anything like subsidy wise? I know these are all taxes, but I figured subsidies would be in here too. Tax credit. Private schools go up. Yeah. Let's implement this. Let's just kind of keep it at like $1 billion. Let's just leave it at that. I don't really want to spend a ton of money. Hmm. Let's get rid of the free eye exam. Not that it was really costing us money. I just kind of want to step away from the whole government invading invading um, private sector. Really, so that's how I think of it. What's going on here? That's fine. What's this? It's fine. Share billings max. 38 million's nothing. Is there anything that can make me money? 92 million, I don't really care. Subsidy, 134 million, I don't care. Cost $1 million, don't care. Community policing, it's so important. Gender transition, yeah, whatever. Grants, 1.69 billion. Constitutional economy experiment. Might be worth getting rid of this. Deficit of 2 billion, so it did go up a little bit again. Expenditure, military spending at 6 billion. Yeah, let's lower that a little bit. Where's that at? Here it is. Yeah. That should right there help with My deficit. Squatters' rights. Yeah, it's always been an issue in my head. Like, I don't think it's a real thing. Like, I mean, I'm not saying it's not a real thing. I'm saying it shouldn't be a thing. Uh, yeah, we're gonna evict a squatter. It's not your house, man. Like, even if you sit there and you're there for a year, it's not your house, man. You're not paying for it. And then if you are gonna pay for it, you're gonna pay taxes if you're gonna actually sit there. That's my thing. Oh, socialist and compassionate. Oh, I don't care. That's the thing. All right. Election is drawing near. We're balling. I'm not gonna make any more big changes like that. To be honest. But I am going to see what our surplus of 180 million. We did it, Joe. We did it. uh, um, yeah. So we're balling now. Like that's all I like. That's the thing I want to do. I wanted to make sure we were still in the green on everything, which we are, and then I wanted to make sure that we got rid of that deficit. You know, clearly I should be president. Clearly. Even though I've made terrible decisions across the entire board. But I got reelected and everyone's healthy. And we're all rich. Look at that. Look at the poor. Look at how poor. Like 7% of the population is poor. Okay, Google. What percent of the United States is considered poor?
0.5%. On the website census.gov, they say the official poverty rate in 2019 was 10.5%, down 1.3 percentage points from 11.8% in 2018.
So, I mean, it's like decline in poverty, fallen poverty rate of 4.3%. And okay, so it's at 10%, I think it said. So it's at 10% in America, and then we're at 7%. So technically, we're balling. So I'm not sure. We got that. So we're kind of towards the capitalist liberal now, which is kind of I'd say I'm more capital. I honestly, in reality, I'm probably like over here. Like I'm over here, maybe like right on this line. Maybe like I'm not really liberal, and I'm not really socialist. So I'm like somewhere in this top right. I'm not Donald Trump. I'm not Reagan. I'm like right here in real life, probably. I feel like there's definitely places where socialist ideas and government policies. I feel like there is a place for them in sometimes, but it's just not. I don't know. It's just not really much of an issue for me. Yeah, you don't like me, do you? She's poor. Look, she's poor and a conservative. Like, obviously, she's gonna hate me. Like, okay, yeah, and self-employed. Like, okay, but she's a capitalist and a parent. So, all right, let's probably move on with this one. We got 23. I don't really want to spend it. I want to save it. Social care, health demand goes down. Unemployment. Package of policies where provide care directly to those who need it from the state. This includes daycare, residential care, elderly who no longer live alone care. Like, if you need it, I can see this being like that's what I'm saying. Like, if I keep it low, like okay, $1 billion, cancel it. It's way too much money. Sorry. Like, I don't know. You decided. So, hospital overcrowding is no longer an issue. Manifesto promises available. Probably not going to. Torture, deportation. Police officers have arrested a con man who is staying in our country illegally. Under normal circumstances, he would be eligible to be deported back to his country of origin. The man claims he is sent back to his homeland is likely to be tortured by his government. Con man. He's probably trying to con us. That's the thing. Yeah, you're deported. Everyone's gonna hate me, but you're deported. Sorry. Surplus of $1 billion. That's good. We eventually get there. 96% of the vote. Where are we at? Oh yeah, we're balling. 38 points. We're balling. Manifesto. I completed that, right? Executive term limit, border controls, intelligence, armed police. We could probably cut this by 50%. That's probably fine. Armed police, right here, right? Cut that by 50%. There we go. And see, here's the thing. Maybe I made a mistake. So we're probably gonna just kind of end it there and see where we stand. Yeah, I doubt that I doubt this is even a close call. $92%. Like what else do we want me to say? Obviously, I think we're good across the board. Health is almost max. GDP's up there. Unemployment, yeah. I definitely got rid of some of the the sectors, the state sponsored sectors. So it's kind of expected. Demand from doctors. Married tax allowance. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay. 1 billion? Come on, man. Let's just do very small. Like, I don't want to spend $1 billion. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably end it there just to keep it short. It's probably 30 minutes or something. Let's just do a quick expenditure report. $4 billion in military spending is not a lot. Child benefit is kind of, yeah, it just helps so much. I could probably lower this. So lower it by that, so we'll probably get like a good $2 billion back. Um, yeah, yeah. Let's skip a year and or a quarter. I mean, unemployment is increasing quite a bit. Crime is going up a little bit. Yeah. Poverty is kind of increasing quite a bit. Sucks, but it is what it is. That's kind of flatlining. Unemployment is becoming an issue. I'm probably gonna try to decrease this, which it's because of our technology and it's because of the shuttle grants. So let's get rid of this. That's another 1.6 billion. See, I'm so addicted to this game. I don't know. Disguised employment law. There has been substantial rise in number of zero-hour gig economy jobs, such as taxi apps, in recent years, and the law has failed to catch up. Some campaigners say this is disguised employment, and kind of is, designed to avoid providing holiday or sick pay to employees, and that companies need to be treated as regular employees. I look. I know capitalism is going to decrease because of this, but overall happiness should increase. Like the poor are actually going to be like, okay, yeah. 96% surplus of 3 billion. So we're actually like, look at our deficit. Our deficit, or no, sorry, not our deficit, but our debt. I mean, is at 623 billion, and if we're at um what 3 billion or something surplus, 4 billion. Yeah, it won't take too long. It'll take 120 or something. Different turns, which is kind of a lot, but our debt will be at like zero. That'd be awesome. Where are we at? Global economy is kind of chilling. Relative GDP is way above our global. Debt is definitely not declining much, but it will. Cause see how high it was going. I had a surplus. Yeah. So 506. Sorry. Let's look at somewhere I can actually click. 539 and 506. So my deficit was 30 billion. That's insane. So from here, from 340, and this is where it like stopped, is 620. So literally like $300 billion debt increase. That's insane. But that was on me. That was on me. I just had to fix things. And it cost quite a bit of money, but at least it's not in the trillions, I guess. Yeah, they all love me. Who's this guy? This person hates me. Ella Watson. Okay. All right. Well, like I said, I'm gonna end it there. Very trustworthy. And it's just a good game. I mean, now that I'm actually winning, it's a good game. All right. All right. Goodbye.